Так. Ничего не слетело. Фига себе, даже четкость осталась. Так, а на чем я остановился? Так, ладно. Нет, я скрафт. Нет, это вроде уже есть, нужно просто завязать. Вот оно, лохомора, и начнется дрочь. Ладно. Драгора — это семечко, если семечко, что по деньгам. Теории мне должно хватить купить. И это покупалось здесь. И пор тут на металла не пашет, придется пешочком пробежаться. Вроде нормас. Гаси.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
Скорее всего, тоже надо будет мне еще. Так, теперь... Тоже, по идее, должно было давно вырасти. Десять минут. Пусто, спорож. Это все серое. Помнится, драгора, китайская капуста, нормально. Это я уже скрафтанул. Просто соберу. Здесь, ну здесь подождать, может, красный урок на Ламору сходить. Как сюжетно идет. Или не, грозовой напиток пойду потрачу. Дефинду получить, не помню, что это. Так, карта мира и к этим дебикам. Оп. Хотя, походу, лучше было не сюда. Так.
Morning, Merlin. I heard something. This is almost too easy.
Yes.
Slippery little break, aren't you? No spine.
Potato.
Ну и давай это. Ладно, долетим так. И смысл? Я забыл, что нажимать. Косяк. А, то есть врезаться может спокойно. Окей. Я не поломался. В смысле?
Revelio.
Все, эта зона закрыта. Как раз можно перышко пройти. Продавцу, листочек, все
I
нормально.
know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo.
Мысли.
That's that. Settled.
Pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
And what do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Пятерик. Мандрагора за 500. Нет. Нет.
That's been a pleasure.
Перчатки хуже будут. Понятно.
Revelio.
Так, мне лень отходить. Почему бы так не сделать? У нас тут Locksmith Stage. Внутри что-нибудь есть? Ага, шиш. Оп. Ладно, сейчас на поля полетим тогда уж. Вместе испытания. Но... Снова напряжно их делать. Хоть они простые, но это бесполезная хрень. Полезно, в том плане, что потом можно шмотки спокойно продавать. Это да. Ну быстрее летишь. Прям существенно.
Revelio.
Кстати, даже какие-то габариты другие. Или так и было мало. Хотя нет, по габаритам, если так посмотреть, нормально, просто сверху так кажется. Походу.
Revelio.
Где еще шары?
Brilliant.
Че, он довольная будет? Кстати, давай поиграем в поле
Let's play
пользователя.
Summoner's Court.
I knew you'd come round. Ready to go?
Но
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
мне синие надо, да?
Accio.
Стой! Давай заново.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio. Nothing to it.
А как заново начать? Это луз.
I've seen worse. Akio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the... Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Да плюс-минус так же.
Try to beat that.
Там скотина прям идеально подгадал.
That was one for the ages. Nothing to it. You're not bad at this. Akio. My wand slipped.
Да.
Not bad. Not bad. Well done.
Ну, ты же сразу
You beat me.
потупее стал из-за того, что ты первый раз просрал. Что, так работает интеллект в играх?
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
Да.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Кажется, я его обидел.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office.
Какой из них-то? Заморозка.
Taking it out into the world.
Это гонячек, заморозка вместе. Это туфта. Нормально.
Glacius! There you go!
Leviosa!
Hit them quickly.
Confringo!
Ну, довольно. Навык 2 уровня. Там прошло 10 минут. Идем, забираем Мандрагору. Кстати, надо этих наделать. Наши другие столы еще есть, из которых выход побольше. Пока так. Так, что с ней надо сделать? Против нескольких врагов. Это мы тогда идем. Карта мира. Где-нибудь здесь поищем бегающих этих темных дружочков.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Think you're clever, isn't Nora Treadwell's precious?
The assignment's all finished.
Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Levioso. Confringo.
Admirable strength. No.
The bees around here can sleep a bit easier now. What are you up to now? Revelio.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
Целбодьян забрал единственный горшок.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Так, это сюда. Чем красных 5. 4, 5. Маловато, как по мне. Если мне еще надо вот эти поставить куда-то. Из разряда только если вот эти убирать. 3 ставить эти. Вроде пойдет.
You're a natural. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Прикольный шмоточек. Не то. Подожди, это не шмоточка. Изучить перчатки. Так, ладно, next.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've most included.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
И все.
Revelio.
I hope those are
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the use?
Десценду уронить.
Domi.
Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it. Here.
Так, к зельеварильщику. Профессор Шап. Пассив какой. А что у нас тут есть? А, можно самому поварить что-нибудь.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Порезики.
Very good.
Вообще, спилярмус. Это не огонь, это тоже не то. Порез от бомбарда как огонь еще более-менее. Чем можно? Инцендио просто откинуть. Инцендио я прокачал или нет?
It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you.
Многоточно будет своей дальности. Инцендио можно убрать. Голос таргетный. С него бомбарду. Одного мы избавились. Все четенько получается, кроме вот этого.
For your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Доволен мужик.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Ладно. Открываем скильчики. Куда там? За 3-9 земель. Как раз эту штучку откроют. Значит, допащимся сюда.
Wonder who lives here.
Да не так пахнет. Да не так пахнет. Мне кажется, он просто выветрится нормально будет.
Who says crime doesn't pay? Right, I'm practicing.
Чё это вообще?
Confringo!
I heard something.
Expelliarmus!
You're the son that saved Trent.
Confringo! Finius! Descender. Repulsor. Accio. Descender. Descender. Protego. Confringo.
Хрена себе.
Protego. Confringo.
Да ё-моё. Эти анимации меня убивают. Что это такое? А может, что это было?
Descender. Accio. Confringo. Finger.
Бомбарды.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Repulsor. Protego. Revelio.
Конкретно что я сейчас делаю?
Revelio. Confringo.
Shame I didn't have more into that one.
А, то есть плюс одна колбочка. Интересно.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio.
These rocks have seen better.
И чё? А, не так сразу же, точно. Тут испытание, наверное. Так, здесь ничего, исследование, да. Какая-то дичь.
Revelio.
I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unwrapped. No while since I killed the unicorn.
How would you like to learn the
Accio. Sendo.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless be.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
И чё?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
В смысле?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Левиоса, она же сама вязает так. Ну и все. До свидулечки.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Короче. Это вот листы шумит.
There we go.
Да, косарик. Вражеская дорогушка. Ванпост. Давай. Обычно. Нет.
That's it.
Так, погнали. Или не погнали. Я хочу очаг, чтобы третью колбочку получить. Полезная хрень, так скажем. Скорее всего, придется подраться немножко. Ну, кому еще легко. А никому.
This place has seen better days.
Тяню.
Fringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Что за хрень?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
А? Да. Одну. С кексиками. Не знаю. Давай два. В смысле? Я, походу, себя багом залетел, да? Прикольно. Живем.
Revelio.
Как залетел, так и вылетел.
That solves that.
Сколбочка. Все 3 боевых растений испытай. Где я в отрасли возьму, пока ж не знаю. Чеснок пока в жопу идет. Ну, в теории можно. Он где наш Кагава? Тут.
welcome back.
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave.
Arrest the momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Де-факто арест моментум. То же самое, что выбить. Вот так же заморозить. То есть теория. Информацию можно группу послать. Спиару нет. Если вернуть, это, блин, все нужно подумать. Комбинация просто в башке. Сиромна. Не, пойдем сюда.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Колбочка третья. Так.
Revelio.
Так, получается пройденная тема.
Revelio.
Имов.
Revelio. Accio. Repulso. Confringo. Findo. Expelliarmus. Repulso. Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves. Statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Alohomora.
Дорогая Мирабель, Дот справлялась, Дот справлялась? Как у тебя дела? Возможно, я сумею убедить ее заглянуть на кружку сливочного пива. Если ты к нам присоединишься, уж очень давно мы не виделись. Если надумаешь нанести мне визит, может, захватишь с собой несколько растений поароматнее. После того, как на нас напал тролль, посетители жалуются на запах, веришь ли? Старых носков. Я все перепробовала, но от него никак не избавиться. Надеюсь, скоро тебя видеть с растениями или без. Обмазываемся. Так, профессор Фик, я получил вашу сову, прошу прощения за задержку, мне до сих пор приходит много корреспонденции насчет введенного. Некоторое время назад запрет на давиловку в квиддиче. Каково, на мой взгляд, привел эту игру в соответствие с реалиями современности. Удивительно, как много болельщиков желает полюбоваться на расплющенного вратаря. Что касается вашего недавнего письма, смею заверить, любые тревожные сигналы министерства воспринимаются со всей серьезностью. Я принял к сведению ваши опасения, отдел магического правопорядка непременно займется этим вопросом, если позволит плотный график. Ваше мнение крайне важно для нас, не сомневайтесь, ситуация под контролем. Если хотите, мой секретарь вышлет вам 2 билета на финальный матч этого года. Вас наверняка порадует результат работы хорошо организованного и эффективно работающего правительства. Может быть, а может и нет. Ага, то есть луны нужно собирать, чтобы улучшить навык. Персонал домашний эльф Хогвартса прекрасно справляется с поддержанием чистоты в замке мало, что может стать их врасплох, однако на медне рядом с одним из них взорвались волшебные хлопушки, спрятанные за диванной подушкой. Грохот стоял страшный, бедного эльфа окутали клубы сизого дыма, а тех, кто был поблизости до самого вечера, звенело в ушах. Полагаю, что это проделка Пивза. Я могу ему втащить?
Hello, Amora.
Так, дорогой Абрахам, думаю, тебя порадует, что местные ребятишки подавились играть в поликамни на улице прямо под окном твоего кабинета. Они такие славные, я заметила, что у самой маленькой из них нет своих камней. Одолжил я один из твоих наборов, уверена, ты не против. Надеюсь, дела в замке тут хорошо, и я рада, что ты добрался без происшествий. Чудовищная история о том господине из министерства достигла и моих ушей. В самом деле, ехал вместе с Ализаром, кем-то из учеников. Просто ужасно. Напиши мне, когда выдастся минутка. Очень хочу узнать про участников поля призывателя в этом году. Твои ученики тебя просто обожают, дорогой. Чего не могу просто бабахнуть?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Хера себе волшебник.
Raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't also...
Hello, Hamura.
If the minister...
Ну там черт.
Revelio.
Сломался. Этого проблема.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now. I suppose Professor Black knows best. The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Извиняюсь. Скотина. Рофу.
Got it. Revelio.
Рыцарь черепахи. Получилось ставить. Вилс.
Disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
Так, школа чародейства, волшебства Хогвартс, больничное крыло, дежурный целитель вместе с сестрой Норин Черри. Им пациенту, возраст, помечен пациент получил травму в ходе игры в Квиддич, хотя, по моему профессиональному мнению, далее можно честь травму. Собственно, если кто и был травмирован, так это я, наверное, еще никогда в жизни я так сильно не закатывал глаза. Просто чудо, что это не сказалось на моем зрении. Как неудивительно, вернее, возмутительно, директор хочет запретить Квиддич. Все это из-за того, что чистокровный взял еще того, как заметил Снич. Да, я вежливо озвучил директору свои возражения, ответил, что... Мне не нравится Квиддич, все понятно. Да отстань ты. Чё, кыщ. Убираем. Моё. Ой. Секунду, подумал, что... Здорово, ключик. Да за шо? Просто любознательный. Пошел бы чекала. Все. Да, у этого точно все ок. Сколько значков-то в теории осталось? 2. Братан, пока стой. Паук. Так. Помню, это 9, да? Да. Паук 8, 5. Ноль, то есть морж. 3 рожь. 0, 1, 2, 2, 5 и 9. То есть последний символ. Только мне надо как-то этого дебила отвлечь. Черт. Погнали. Все, валять сюда. На конце кошка. В смысле? Страница руководствами 6 из 150. Статуэтки тебе ласки, чаровые. Еще какой-то астрономический стол. Походу надо будет найти такой, возможно, не особо честным путем. Тихо, 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 пошел в попу. Ой. Двери сами закрываются, открываются, да. Волшебство, как не иначе. Черт. Все он видит. Completed, брат.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves, he drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Понял, принял. Так. Талант, походу, надо будет стелс скачать. Ну, это тогда сильно. Ладно, по нужде посмотрим. Но не настолько. Ой, изучение творит, интересно. Я смогу одну себе завести, да?
Revelio.
Сэр Каган. Даган. Короче, пойдет. Не сильно обиделся.
Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso. Revelio. Alohomora.
Слабоспалённость.
Revelio.
Паук плюс 12, то есть 8, 22, то есть это дороже. Есть. Конь это 1. Медуза или это Харя. Харя это значит 7. 8. Расконь.
Revelio.
Портрет Гаргоны. Прекрасная Гаргона. Да. Какая красота. Сейчас еще пожухать. Оп. Живем. Это накопитель.
Revelio. Lumos.
Это изи. Чё, слеп, что ли? Да, я слеп. Почти на уровне. Пошли они в попу. Это левел 2, еще пока нет такого.
Revelio.
Тут как раз одна вот эта штучка. Надо ключик летающий найти. Он нашелся. Зелье. Останется одна штучка и заживем. Значит, это даст шапку какую-нибудь волшебную и все. Это ничего не дает.
Brilliant.
Что полезное быть, то что я мучился, собирал это. Нормас. Точки талантов пока не знаю, куда сливать. Что там пищище.
Revelio.
Так, це открыто. Ладно. Идем дальше. Что он резко захотел здесь?
Revelio.
Да, задыхаемся.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Точнее, твари на улице. Логично.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. you seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Есть смысл изучать?
Did you need
Либо
something,
за мной
Poppy?
бегать.
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Опа-на, надо зафиксировать.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Да, еще 2 кнопочки за шоу. Можно 5-й стак.
Revelio.
Лодгок. Как раз Лодгок. Тоже сюжетка.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ну, сейчас мы ящичек здесь намутим. Или ничего, или намутим. Ага, шишка, понял, принял. Намутил. Ламора это просто достаточно, теперь 9 лун найти. Грейт, пожалуйста.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Стой, брат. Шмотки можешь покупать, купай говно. Вот это все не катит. Минимум фиолет. Не меньше.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Надо посмотреть зелье-варилку. Где-то тут.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Компостер. Две тысячи. Хз. Если нарезки
Nothing like
возьму, я
finding
больше не
just
знаю,
the
что
right
брать.
dish, is
Просто ходить, открывать сундуки и прочее добро. Так, ладно, сейчас мы здесь дойдем, я в кану. Да. Все, я дойду. А, точно, я ж могу ничего не нажимать.
The fewer poachers we have to deal with, the better off we'll all be.
You're new, so you wouldn't know, but most of us consider Poppy a bit of an odd bird.
Подушка. Петя.
Он будет последним заданием. Пойду под... Так, что у нас здесь?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
Клады попробуем тут. Шиш. Шиш.
What do we have here?
Шиш.
Demiguise.
Шиш. Понятненько.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Only I could invent a new potion. Something indispensable. I'd be
The unforgivables haven't even been out.
Revelio.
Ах ты хитрый, а? Колдос, давай.
Does it get any more? I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It's the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Он вернется, интересно? Это, наверное, бомбарда нужно. А.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Да, взрывы, походу, надо. Бомбарду пока не мочь. Прикольно.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Мини-данжик.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. 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 Revelio. Confringo. Compulso. Revelio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Ты к мне лететь.
Confringo. Confringo. Oh, stay back. Sender. Lumos. Aristomenes. Glacier. Levioso. Confringo. Sender. Revelio.
Так. С ними прикольно драться, потому что они пассивные. Экстренно никакой фигни. Чё-то мне это не нравится. Подожди, скорее всего надо сюда. Не знаю зачем.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Confringo. Deposit. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps Accio would help. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Closer. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Кажется, это не так должно работать, ну ладно.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Down I go. No other way. Revelio.
Ну да. Больше никуда. Это путь назад. Подожди, у меня медлада нет? Или что есть? Ну вон, горячий враг, то есть мне горит. Биба.
Revelio.
Так, ну что получается? Значит, я беру бабушку отсюда. Кручу, сверчу.
Revelio. Revelio.
Прикольно. Это так и должно быть? А.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Ой. Косяк.
Lumos.
Так.
Lumos. Glacius. Repulsor. This looks even more complex. Arresting momentum. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Так, интересный вопрос. Как?
Lumos.
Ладно, здесь есть.
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. Arresting momentum. Lumos.
Это так не пашет. Ну, как вариант, иди сюда.
I need to bring light to the door. Lumos. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos.
Ладно, здесь уже надо подумать.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. The compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Who lived here, I wonder? Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! 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 Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio. That wasn't too hard. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Прикольно. Чё это? Доли брать. Я лучше мимо пройду.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
I see you.
You won't knock this one loose, and I'd not try if I were you. I should warn you. To your knees.
Confringo!
Now to be expulso! Now you've gone too far.
Confringo!
Barely felt anything at all.
Defender!
Ах ты скотина.
Expulso! Expulso! Courage in a pour-on. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo! Defender!
What are you playing? Might want to look up.
Tego! Confringo! Defender! Depulso! Descendo! Accio!
Expulso!
Glacius! Confringo!
flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Ломсим биба.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Pay for your deeds.
Expelliarmus!
You let your respect well done.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
My wand!
Accio! Descendo! Protego!
Удачи.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Ладно, на сегодня все. Не устали.